Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Monday, June 30th, 2014. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts here. We're going to start with the S&P 500 E-mini futures, and you'll see that the futures are trading basically flat this morning. They're down about a quarter point to 1951.75 per contract. It's a little bit of a slow morning. This is a holiday shortened week. This coming Friday will be the Independence Day holiday in the United States. So, again, watch July 4th. The market is closed. Very often we're going to have a light volume trading week. We've already seen light volume last week and really throughout most of the month of May. So the markets have held very, very steady. There haven't really been any major problems in the market. So we'll see how this thing trades out today. But all in all, expect light volume really throughout the entire trading week. There are a few stocks we want to talk about. First off the bat is going to be MNKD. Ticker symbol is MNKD. And you're going to see this stock is trading sharply higher. It closed at $10 on Friday. It is now trading at $11.27. It looks like the FDA improved their inhalable insulin drug. So, again, nice little pop for this equity. I guess it has upside potential. I don't really see a real roof until around $13.50, but I cannot chase the stock here. It's up way too much for me. Again, it may go higher. There's a big resistance level around $13.60, but I don't know if it gets up there. Either way, the stock has already pulled back from $12.50 this morning, but I'm not sure where it's going to play out. Either way, the stock is up ahead of the opening bell. Keep this one on the radar. It could be in play today. Next stock on my list here today is Facebook. It looks like Facebook came out with some news. Basically, if I'm reading this right, it looks like they manipulated nearly 700,000 users' news feeds as part of an experiment. So the stock right now is holding steady. It closed on Friday at $67.60. It's trading at $67.50, but I don't know if that's the kind of news you want to hear coming out of a big social media site like Facebook. So we'll see how that plays out going forward. We want to take a look at THS. This is Treehouse Foods. The stock came out today. It looks like it's trading all the way up here, but it looks like they made an acquisition. So, again, Treehouse Foods, it looks like there was an acquisition made here. Generally, when you make an acquisition, though, the stock will normally trade lower. That is really not the case, at least at the moment, in this equity. So, again, be a little bit careful. If you own Treehouse Foods, I'd be looking to at least trail my stop loss real soon or real early. But nonetheless, good little move. It looks like they bought out Treehouse Foods, bought a company called Flagstone Foods for $860 million in cash. I don't know if we can make much out of it, but either way, right now it looks like the stock is here, but I don't know if that's going to be the print once the opening bell rings. So keep it on your radar. Be a little bit careful with it. If you own it, be careful with it too. Anytime a company makes an acquisition, they generally will go lower, trade lower, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the case today. Let's take a look at MLM. This is Martin Marietta. Stock is trading higher. It looks like tomorrow they are going to replace U.S. Steel in the S&P 500, so you got to be a little bit careful here. The stock is higher. It has upside potential, although around 136 is probably all it's going to trade up to. I really don't see the stock getting above 136 today. So if you own Martin Marietta, just trail your stop loss. You don't have to get out of it or anything like that. If you own U.S. Steel, though, this is not a pretty picture. U.S. Steel can go much, much lower. My support level for U.S. Steel right now, believe it or not, is down at $21.74. I think that's where you can own the stock, but not before that level. Right now it's trading at $25.55, so it's still a long way down. But around $21.75, that's where I believe you can step in and buy some U.S. Steel today. All right, let's take a look at MBI. I don't know the news behind this one at all. I did look, but the stock is trading down sharply. MBI is trading at $10.75. There's not much volume behind it, but there's something, so you got to be aware of it. A level I have for MBIA is going to be at $10. Gets down to $10, expect a bounce there. But right now, stock closed at $11.49. It's trading at $10.75. Those are some solid sell-off candles, even though the volume in them is pretty light. But nonetheless, $10 is your level there for an intraday bounce on MBIA. Again, you don't want to get in front of this equity. before that. It may hold here. There is a little bit of support around 1070, but all in all, there's really solid support. There's not really solid support until you get to $10. All right, let's take a look at the gold market today. Gold is trading down $4.80 to make that $5 an ounce right now to $13.15 per ounce. Let's go to the GLD, which is a good way to track gold futures. And you're going to see this is trading right now at 126.66. It's actually come off the lows a little bit. I don't know if we can make too much out of it, but again, gold looks like it's just putting in a sideways consolidation pattern. That doesn't really seem to be anything wrong with gold according to the charts right now. It's holding up very, very well at the moment. Even though spot gold is trading down a little bit, down about $5 today, GLD, gold futures, the chart on the daily chart is still pretty good. Just looks like it's consolidating, and that's what any equity needs to do after it makes a big move. Let's take a look at the oil markets. Oil is down today. Oil's down 50 cents. So light sweet crude down about 49 and 50 cents to 105 and a quarter per barrel. Let's go to the USO this morning. What you're going to see here with the USO is trading at $38.76. Right now, when I look at the chart here, just a pullback. I don't think we can make much more out of it than that. The USO closed on Friday at $38.98. So there's nothing really terrible here. But oil is pulling back this morning a little bit. So we'll see if it does downdraft a little bit more. It's hard to see oil go down before a major U.S. holiday. This is a heavy travel season where people will be flying, people will be driving, people will be doing a lot of different traveling events. So again, very, very difficult to see oil really plunge at this stage of the game. And then you add the geopolitical events that are in play in Iraq, in Russia, in the Ukraine, in Iran. I really have a hard time seeing oil go significantly lower, but it is pulling back this morning, so we do want to be aware of that and take note of it. All right, let's do a quick recap. Futures are down about 50 cents here to 19.51.5 per contract. Remember, if you've been watching my video for a long time, you always want to keep an eye on the dollar yen. Okay, if dollar yen moves up, that means the stock market will move up. If dollar yen moves down, that means the stock market will move down. Very often, gold will trade inversely to the US dollar Japanese yen currency pair. So keep that on the radar as well. But remember, higher dollar yen is beneficial for the stock market, especially if it happens right when the market opens around 9 o'clock, 9:30. That's usually what we've been seeing lately. So be aware of that. We'll see how it plays out, and we'll see where it goes. Again, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts.